Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Foundation Friday. Today is Friday, so it's Foundation Friday. If you're new to my channel, every Friday I test out a new foundation that caters to brown skin girls, or I test if it's brown skin girl friendly. Is it too orange? Is it too red? I test out everything about the foundation, and I also wear it the whole day, and I let you guys know yes or no on this foundation, and I give it 1 out of 5. And then I'll let y'all know. So today the foundation that I am testing out is the Smashbox Full Coverage 24-Hour Studio Skin Foundation. Now, okay, I saw everyone testing this out and I caved and I watched Tati test it out, and she said it was like the most amazing foundation. So that made me want to try it out even more. So yeah, that's how we're here today. Let's do some quick deets on this. So this is a 24-hour full coverage foundation. It's oil and shine control. It has a kaolin clay with bamboo powder, and that's what controls oils and shine. It's soft focus blurring effect. We all love that. It's supposedly waterproof, sweat and humidity resistant. I'm not a huge sweaty person, so I'm not gonna be able to test it out for you guys. I'm literally working out to like my heart's gonna pump out of my freaking chest, and I'm still not sweating. I'm just not a sweater. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and put this on. I wonder how much this is. Foundation is $36. I got the color 3.05. It's a skin tone, medium undertone, warm golden. So it's a more warm golden undertone. I use the Sephora shade finder to find it. It's not always accurate, but most of the time it is. 92% of the time, yeah, random 92% of the time, it's pretty accurate. And I tell you guys it's $36. It's also $36. So let's go in and try it out. I already have 2 serums on my face. I have the Versali Care Unicorn Essence, and I have the Skin Tone Blur already on my skin, prepped, ready. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Real Techniques foundation brush. This is the Expert Face Brush, and I am not a huge fan of this type of packaging. As you guys already know, it's not my favorite. I like pumps better, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick little swirl right there. Automatically, that looks like it's quite yellow. It's quite yellow in my opinion. Huge yellow undertone. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and mix it onto my skin. It might oxidize, but right away, oh my god, I really love how snatched the skin looks. I'm just not loving this color. I know some of you, oh, you put too much on. Okay. Doesn't matter how little or how much you put on of a foundation, the color accuracy should be the same. It should be just an accurate color. I do feel like it's a little yellow. It's almost kind of drying down to a gray. So it's a quite bit alarming. Of course, I think it goes on flawlessly with a brush. It might go on better with a beauty blender because this is super thick. It's very thick. It's almost like a cream formula. It's not liquidy at all. It reminds me a lot of a mousse formula. Super thick, super moussey. It gets really ashy in this area, so it's not like it kind of has a color correcting ability or anything in it. On the other side, I'm going to go in with a beauty sponge to see if it applies differently or if the color changes. I'll be right back. Let me go dampen this. I do feel like it's applying a lot nicer with the beauty blender. This is thick, you guys. This foundation is probably... This is probably the thickest foundation I've ever used. This is some thick stuff. I don't know if I like it. It's so thick that I don't think I like it. Honestly, it's drying really nice. Like, I didn't like this side. The brush side looks really nice. It was easier to blend with this beauty sponge, but the brush side looks really nice. Like, this is the brush side. Looks really nice. It's like flawless, and this looks very textury. So this is definitely a foundation that works really well with a brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my face and then let this dry, kind of vibe it out, and then I'll be back with you guys to tell you guys my first impression of this. Okay guys, so I went ahead and put on everything on my face. I did my concealer, I did my foundation, my blush and my highlighter. So I'm gonna say my first impression of this foundation is it's thick. She is thick. She is hella drying, but she blurs your imperfection like no tomorrow. And any product that you're gonna put on top of this is gonna glide on nicely, but she's almost gonna eat it up as well, because I felt like I had to really pile on product just so it doesn't like seep into this product. I felt like every time I was putting on bronzer on this, like, and you can tell, like, I had to put on a lot of bronzer to even get this look. It just kept eating it, kind of eating the color away. So I feel like this is so thick that it's almost like you're putting on like a wet layer on your face. Like, I don't know, it just kept, a lot of product just kept seeping into it. So that's my first impression of it. I'm gonna go ahead and wear it for the rest of the day, and then I'm gonna give you guys my final verdict in the end. Let's go. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you guys this foundation in sunlight. It looks even more yellow. There's a huge color difference. Like, it's just so yellow, you guys. I did the whole color matching thing. It's still not crack-a-lackin'. It is still not happening. I am pretty disappointed in the color. It just sucks. And I've had this foundation on for about 5 hours now, but it stays looking on tack. But the color never changed. I thought maybe it'll warm up, maybe it'll oxidize, maybe something will happen, but you can still see a distinct difference in my chest and in my face. Huge, huge difference. So that's not happening. It is super dry. I had to put on setting spray a lot today because my face just kept feeling dry, and I'm like, okay, set face, spray face, moisturize, rose mist. I mean, I was using every moisturizing spray that I had every couple of minutes, every couple of hours. I was getting really dry. So I was like, okay, this is a super, super drying foundation. I may have put on too much, but also that's the thing. When you have a squeezy foundation, it's hard to measure how much you're going to put on, right? So I feel like that should be a pump foundation. So you're like, one pump is good enough for the whole face. So it's hard for me to explain, oh, squeeze for 3 seconds. Like, I don't know. It's just really hard to explain with that type of packaging. I think this would be a great nighttime foundation. Like if you're going out or you're about to go to like a photo shoot or take pictures, this is a good foundation. But there's a lot of foundations on the market that are just as good as this. And if you can see, there's sparks of my setting spray, and it's also seeping into my fine lines right there. And like, it's kind of cracking in these areas. So, I mean, so far, it hasn't been as remarkable as everyone's saying. Not doing good. But if you guys see the blurring effect, there's no filter on this. So I could say the blurring effect is amazing. The blurring effect looks really, really good. It does look like I have a little bit of a Facetune on my face, which is nice, but I don't. It's just my skin. So I do love the blurring effect. I just don't like how heavy it's getting in certain spots. And this color, like, do you see the color? No, that's not gonna work out. Okay guys, so it is like 2:30 a.m. I need to go to sleep, but I just did my nails. I will have a DIY nail video eventually for you guys. I did those, and then I also did these. Pretty proud of myself for being a beginner. I'm doing pretty good. Anyways, as for this foundation, so as you can see, it looks very flawless still. It did get heavy in a lot of areas. It literally wipes off. If I even touch my face, like if I go like this, you can see foundation on my hand. So it's not transfer proof at all. It literally just like slips off. It's a really pretty foundation though. Like, it looks good. I just wish the coloring was better. I wish it had better staying power. But it's still a really nice foundation. So because of that, I'm gonna give it a 3.8. I can't give it a 4 because of that color. That color situation was like really, really bad. If you have a dry skin, this foundation might need to be a skip, because all day today, all I did was set my face. And that's probably why this foundation still looks really nice, because I was putting on so much setting spray to like help with the hydration. That's probably why my skin looks good right now. So if you have really dry skin, skip this foundation. If you're wanting it for like wedding or photography, or if you're a blogger and you take a lot of pictures, or if you just love taking a lot of selfies, I think this foundation is phenomenal for that, because as you can see, no filter, and it looks amazing. Yeah, so those are who I would suggest this to. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching my Foundation Fridays. I'm like so exhausted. I need to go to sleep. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.